In this video, I'm going to show you how to turn on or access your XEROX standard accounting for your XEROX WorkCentre device. Now, this is the same for the WorkCentre 7200 series. That would be the 7220 and the 25. This is the same for the 7800 series. That's 30 through 55, and the WorkCentre 7856. They all use the same platform, and so the method will be exactly the same. So what you're going to do is you're going to access your web interface. You'll need the IP address of your machine or be connected directly to it. We'll show you a USB connection in a separate video. We've already accessed our web interface by typing in our IP address into a browser. It brings us here. What we're going to do next is we're going to put in our credentials. In my case, I've already got my credentials loaded. And if you have the default in your machine, it's probably going to be admin and 401s unless you've changed it. Once you've logged in, you're going to come to the main page. This will be the description alerts page. It'll be under the status tab. You're going to go to the properties tab. Click on properties. You're going to choose login, permissions, and accounting. Choose accounting methods and click edit in the upper right hand corner. Select from the drop down menu XEROX Standard Accounting and click save. Now, once you're in accounting methods, you're going to see that these two tabs right here, service tracking and user limits, are not configured yet. Let's go ahead and do that. So first, let's click on edit for service tracking. And we decide on what we want to track. In this case, I want to track copies and prints so I can bill back my clients. No need to track scans because you're typically not charged for scans, and unless you're going to charge your client for scans, and you probably don't want to monitor those. So in this case, let's just stick to copies and prints. And we'll select save. Once you've got that saved, it'll bring you back to the main page. You're going to go to users and limits and configure those. Now we have no users, so let's go ahead and add a user. We'll give them a friendly name. We'll call them client 1. And of course, this is where you can use your actual client's name if you want. Let's give them a user ID. I'm going to use my default 1234. And I'm going to select apply. Now, if you want to set each client to a limit, you can change that number to anywhere from 1 to, well, 16 million. Go ahead and hit apply once you're done, and you should be complete from there. So now you have your user ID, you've got your client name. So I'm going to go to my remote control panel. This will let us take a look at the machine as if we're standing in front of it. Now that we're inside the machine, if we do the walk up, you'll see that now we've got these little houses right here and right here. So printing from, it will require a code. Making a copy will require a code. We don't have email set up in here yet, but if we want to do a scan, remember we were not going to monitor scans. We have no code. So if I want to go ahead and do a scan here, it's going to ask me for my USB and let me do a scan. If I want to do a copy, on the other hand, it's going to ask for my accounting code. If you recall, our ID was 1234. We hit done. It'll access our limits to make sure we can do this, and now we're good to go. You can also set restrictions on color and black and white if you want to, but really if you're doing bill backs, that's not necessary. That is the basic foundation for setting up your XEROX standard accounting. If you have any questions, feel free to hit us up in the comments or email us directly. Thanks for watching.